Hello, and today I'm going to talk about Prague's public transport system. Prague's public transport system is very old, but still it has been modernized in some ways, and it has the three types of transport, which is a bus, metro, and tram. And I'm going to talk about each of them separately and also talk about an app that the locals use to purchase their tickets. And first, I would like to start about the app that the locals use for purchasing a pass for transport. This app allows students to purchase a pass that they can show to the controller, and this pass you can buy with a big discount because of the student card, and you can buy it for months, for a quarter of a year, so 3 months or 10 months, or for a year. I bought mine for 3 months because I'm only here for a few months. Then I choose the Prague and Zero, which is the main area of the city, not the regions that are behind the city, but just the city itself. Then I go back to just see the map of which transport is available. And as you can see, there's lots of different means of transport that we can use. There's 3 metro lines, the red, the yellow, and the green. The arrows they point at the metro stations. The blue things are the buses, and the kind of red brownish is the trams. And yeah, there's lots of stops, so it's very easy to get from one place to another. There's also places to park your car, park and ride. So you park it, then you take metro or tram or bus. And there's also sharing of transport, which I never used, but this function is available, so maybe it might be in use for some people. And now I would like to talk about my favorite means of transport in Prague, which is a tram. The trams in Prague are very beautiful. They have this red and beige color, and they can take you literally anywhere you want to go. They're not as fast as metro, but they have the same price, so you buy a ticket for 30 minutes usually if you don't have a monthly pass, and you can change even 2 trams during this 30 minutes, and you can get wherever you'd like to. And the trams are super convenient because they go every 10 or 15 minutes, and then you can take the route that you need to take. Or they also don't take you to some places where buses can take you, but they take you to more places than metro, because metro is only 3 lines, whilst trams have lots of lines, and they can take you around the city pretty much everywhere. Now, talking about the metro, as I mentioned before, there's 3 lines, the red one, the yellow one, and the green one. And they are basically the 3 lines that can take you around the city, but not everywhere where you would want to go. So then you'll have to take a tram or a bus. Well, when I went to my university, for example, I live on the station of a red line. I had to take 2 stations to reach the intersection of yellow and the red line, and then take a few stations on the yellow line, and then I will get to my university. So the metro stations are mostly situated near the main destinations of the city, so more or less you can get where you need to go to, but not all the time. The price is the same as the tram. So you can buy a pass for 30 minutes, which costs around 30 crowns, which is a little bit more than €1, and then you can use it for 1 ride or for a 30-minute 2 rides where you can change metro, for example. Finally, the buses. The buses are not as popular with locals and with tourists because buses are the hot type of transport, especially in the summer, and they're not the most convenient one to travel with, but they are the ones that take you to places that none of the other transport will take you to. So it's still very nice. I only took a bus regularly when I used to go to the mall with a huge supermarket, and then I will spend around 20 minutes in a bus. It was pretty okay, but because buses are small, they're usually full of people. However, it's still a good way to travel because with my student card I can travel for free as long as I paid for it already. So it's still good that I can go to places where I need to go using a bus. The overall feedback for Prague's transport system, it's really good. I was really impressed that the transport is so clean, and for example in the winter it was really warm because they have these little heaters in the bus and in the tram, mostly in the tram actually, and when you go back home from a night out you're not cold, you feel okay. Sometimes you feel sleepy because of the warmth, but still it's nice. I never got sick from taking a public transport. Also, the stations are really nice because they have these little tables where you can check where each transport goes to, each number of transport, and I was never lost. Even when my phone died, I could still go and see where I need to go and how long I need to wait. And that was it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video.